Good morning all, Helena here with your shiny shove. It is a push, a prod, a nudge to help you have a really great day, or at least a better one than you thought you were going to be having. So I'm out in the garden, as you can see. I've been doing my morning pages. It's this way up because it's got a beautiful little tree on it. And the thought that occurs to me, very simply, is with everything that's happening all around us. Coronavirus is, I think, beginning to impact in various different ways. And so some of that is about what we give thought to. So I could do a whole sort of bunch of stuff here around, don't go into the fear thinking, do the sensible thing, protect yourself in all sorts of ways. But yesterday, I was one of the apparently brave souls who went out to see a show, to see a comedian called Alex Edelman. Really funny. Do check him out. Drops an F-bomb or two, so if you're offended by that, don't go check him out. But the point here is that it really did get me thinking, as did my... so normally at this time on a Friday morning, I meet with my VA who's in the Philippines, and we go through the week, we talk about what's needed and everything else. And I woke up to a little message from her saying that the Philippines are going into lockdown, so she has to cancel the meeting because she's off getting supplies, and then over the weekend she'll be completely available because there'll be nothing else to do. And so this is, and my sister's in the same situation. Denmark is going into lockdown as well as of Monday in all sorts of ways, and different governments are dealing with this in different ways. And the instructions that we're being given for what our lives are nowadays sort of is coming into being. So here's the thought that occurs to me out of all of that, because we are given the life that we're given. We have the life that we have, rather, and within that, our thinking produces and creates the responses that we're actually up to. So what are you giving thought to is a really great way to just take a step back and consider, how are you thinking about the whole of this thing and how it might impact you on a direct level? I do have when we were at the retreat, they were talking about the hand washing and how long you should be washing your hands for, and this idea that everybody's walking around singing happy birthday for 20 seconds when they're washing their hands. My alternative, of course, was to tell Peter, the ops manager, to teach them all the Every Little Cell in My Body Is Happy song, because that's a much better thing to do. Because actually, if our thoughts affect our beingness, then surely as we're washing our hands, taking care of the physical, we can take care of the mental and emotional as well, with the every little cell in my body is happy, every little cell in my body is well, every little cell in my body is happy, every little cell in my body is well. I can tell every little cell in my body is happy and well. And that's a really good use of 20 seconds. I'm pretty certain that's about 20 seconds. So you could actually actively employ that one in a good way. So that's a bonus shove, because that wasn't meant to kind of be what I was saying. But the point here is that if we start to manage our thoughts and manage our behavior, and it means that we're not giving thought to all the disastering, the potentials, the fear, the things that are going on, which I think most of the people I'm around, which includes most of the people who are watching, really aren't going into that scaremongering. I'm pretty certain that none of you watching have got a stockpile of toilet paper and whatever else. And in my world, I'm walking around going, well, where are the weird people who have got all the toilet paper? But the point here is that you get to manage your thoughts. That is in our realm. And so I'm saying, how are you managing your thoughts, and how are you using this space and time where people are withdrawing a little bit more? Maybe not so much on social media, maybe they're reaching out a bit more. But what is it in your business that you could do? What is it in your personal life that you could do? Hey, Tally. What is it in your personal life you could do? She is barking at ghosts. That allows you to simply still be in motion, that allows you to not distract with this thing that's happening, but to utilize it as a springboard to doing some of your best thinking. to future-proof the business that you've got potentially. So, for example, Mel and I will no doubt meet somewhere over the weekend, just because I really enjoy speaking to her, and we can still progress the business in all sorts of ways. So this is my invitation to you, is to notice what you're giving thought to, and then also understand how that thought is beginning to impact on you. So could you be thinking better thoughts? Could you be singing better songs when you're washing your hands? That kind of thing is the invitation that I have for you. So what are you giving thought to is my shiny shove of the day. So make sure it is stuff that enhances your beingness and your wellness, rather than something that you're giving into and buying into, if you like. So and pay attention to, and this is the sort of part B of this, is pay attention to those people around you who may not be able to manage it in the way that I think you all can. So, for example, I'm having to do some management of my mother and actually doing some positive thinking on her behalf alongside with her, and putting the right thoughts into her so that she doesn't go into scaremongering and fearmongering, because this is a practical thing that we need to deal with, not a mental fear thing that we need to deal with. So yeah, go manage those thoughts, go put the right thoughts in, and do something productive and amazing with the time. It is coming up for the weekend, so I'm going to wish you a beautiful, glorious one, and I will catch you on Monday. That is your shiny shove for the day.